Today we're going to do a little mat routine. So grab a mat, a towel, or just something to lie on, and that's all you need. So let's get started.
So what I want you to do is lie down on your mat, try to get into the center of the mat, get your ribs down, your pelvis down, your shoulders down. Your feet will be directly in line with your hip bones, and then your knees, hips, and ankles are all aligned with one another. You want to make sure that you're relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, and all you're going to do is rock your pelvis towards your chest and then release it back to neutral. So curl your hip bones towards your chest and then release the tailbone down heavy on the mat. You're going from imprint to neutral. Go and keep your pelvis at neutral, and now you're going to work at the ribs. I want you to breathe. Inhale the lower side part of your ribs. Open them out to the sides as you inhale, and then exhale. Let those ribs sort of decompress without letting your pelvis roll forward. Inhale, open the ribs without shrugging the shoulders, and exhale, release. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to pull them back down. Now I want you to keep your arms like a door frame. So as you reach those fingertips upward, don't let the hands come towards each other. Keep that rectangle shape. Inhale, reach up as your shoulder blades reach apart, so you're protracting. And then exhale, pull them back down into place. Now you're going to reach the arms back behind you on an inhale without letting the ribs lift off the mat. Inhale, reach it, so feel your belly contract and get tighter as you reach behind you. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, and then you're going to circle those arms around and do it again. Don't let any of the bones on the mat move. So your shoulders stay heavy, your ribs stay heavy, your pelvis stays heavy, and nothing moves. You're just circling the arms. And now I want you to nod the chin towards your chest, and you're going to lift up the head, neck, and shoulders without letting your pelvis roll towards you. Again, really stabilize the pelvis in neutral. Nod the chin towards your chest. Lift up the chest as you reach the fingertips towards your feet. One more time. Inhale, and then exhale, lift up. Use your belly to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And then you're going to lower it down. Take your legs to tabletop one at a time without letting your pelvis move. Use your abs to pull that other leg in. Squeeze your thighs together. And again, you're going to lift up the head, neck, and shoulders and reach the fingertips and then lower it down. As you come up, don't let those knees pull in towards you. Really keep steady in the tabletop. Make sure your toes are above your knees. And now pump those arms up and down. You're breathing in for 5 counts and breathe out for 5 counts. Constantly lifting the chest higher. Inhale and exhale. You can stretch the legs long if you'd like for a little extra challenge. And just pump those arms in for 5, breathe out for 5, and you're going to do 10 breaths. You're constantly trying to lift your chest and pull your belly in at the same time. Think of that rib breathing we did before. Bend the knees in and then lower the body down, feet down one at a time. We're going to do a full roll up here, so stretch your legs long, squeeze them together. Reach those arms behind you like you did before without lifting the ribs. And then come all the way up. Lower down bone by bone and do it again. Inhale. Exhale as you scoop and stretch it forward. Stay on those butt bones as you stretch forward. And do it again. Feel that stretch forward as you go over that beach ball in front of you. Keep those shoulders down. Roll over that beach ball. Let's do one more. Feel that nice good stretch. And then roll it down, arms down by your sides. Take your legs up in and then lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. And then you're just going to alternate your legs. Elbows stay at a 45-degree angle, shoulders down. And you're constantly trying to lift the chest as you alternate the legs. Keep that scoop in the belly. Now you're going to reach both legs away at the same time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull in. As you reach those legs, keep lifting the chest. Don't let those legs come further in than tabletop. And then rotate it. You're taking a shoulder to the knee. Work the abdominals to make that cross. Over, over. Twist it at the waist. Lift up the chest to the knee. From here, we're going to do some bridges. So roll your pelvis towards your chest and lift your seat. And then articulate it back down. Sorry, I just have to move my mat a little bit. Curl the pelvis towards the chest. Lift up. Your thighs are long. Your knees make like a 90-degree angle. Keep your feet hip bone distant. Roll the pelvis, lift the chest. Arms are long, palms are down. Squeeze the seat upward. Lift and hold. Really keep those arms long, shoulders out of your ears. Melt it down bone by bone. You're going to hold it here. Lift your right foot and just hover it off the mat. And you want to keep your hips square. Do the other leg. Lift and hover and really squeeze the opposite hip up so it doesn't lower. Again, right foot up. Squeeze that left butt cheek. Other side. Left leg up. Squeeze the right butt cheek. Now you're going to kicks. 5 kicks. Flex and point for 5. Keep lifting those hips, especially the supporting leg. Other side. 5 of them. Use your abs. Flex down. Point up. Squeeze the seat up. Hold it here. Just hold and breathe. Reach your thighs forward. Reach your arms behind you and squeeze that seat up. Keep the shoulders out of the ears and melt your body down. Keep reaching the arms long from the back muscles. Cross your ankles. Give a little stretch inward. And we're going to turn to the side. So from here, I want you to lie on your side so you line up with the back of your mat. You're going to lie down on your arm so you make one long line from your head all the way to your toes. So your spine is straight. Take your legs, bring them to the front corner of your mat. Turn that top leg out and flex that leg forward and point the foot back. Keep the hips stacked. So as you kick the leg forward, you're pulling the hip back. As you kick the leg back, you're pushing the hip forward. Use your abs to kick forward. Use your butt as you press it back, elongating the thigh. Stretch that leg as far back as you can, keeping the hips square, so challenge yourself. The thigh presses back, the hip pushes forward. Now line up like a straight line. Flex the top foot. Really reach the top heel longer than your bottom heel. Engage the abs. Get your spine long, get your neck long. You're just going to lift and lower that top leg. Now when you lift up, if you lift too high, I'll show you here. Notice how I collapse inward at the waist, okay? You don't want that to happen. You want to reach the hip bone away from you so you keep your waist long. Keep that bottom leg supporting and long as well. So it's like you're using your heel to right up and down. And then you're going to point the foot and you're going to give me circles. Again, keeping the hips stacked and as still as possible. Keeping your abs tight and engaged. Feel the press back and around and up. Challenge your circle. Make it sort of as big as you can keep stable. Reverse that circle. Use your seat, lengthen that leg. Lengthen your torso away from that leg. So it's opposition going on. And now just lift and lower. Again, you should feel it right in the hip and the seat. Abs tight, body long, leg long in opposition. And just hold it there and reach it long. Reach it longer. Squeeze the seat, squeeze the abs. Work hard here. Lower down and turn to your stomach. Take your hands on your forehead. Squeeze the seat, lengthen the legs, get the heels together and the inner thighs together. Lift those legs up and just beat the heels together. So you're just opening and squeezing the inner thighs. Butt stays squeezed, abs stay in, shoulders down. And then lower it down. And we're going to switch sides. So lie down in the length of the mat. Get your whole body to line up with the mat. Okay, I'm going to try to show you on your hand now. So I'm now resting my head in my hand and not my arm. Take your legs in the front corner of the mat, kick forward, and point back. A lot more balance involved here when you're up on your elbow. Keep your neck long. Use your abs to kick the leg forward. Use your butt to press it back. Watch that balance. Squeeze the seat and lengthen the thigh. Take your legs, stack them so they're in one long line now. Flex the foot, reach through both heels, lengthen your waist, and lower and lift the leg. Remember, you're not letting that top hip collapse in. Keep reaching it long away from you. So you reach and lift, your abs stay tight, your shoulders stay down. I'm losing my balance a little bit, so I'm going to just rest my head on my arm. Circle. Feel it in the seat and the hip. You need energy in your body. You're not just hanging out here. Energize. Reach the leg away from you. Reach the torso in opposition. Circle the other way. So this can be really easy if you're just hanging out. I want energy. Lengthen the hip away from you. Press that leg back and around. And now lift and lower, little beats up. Squeeze the seat. Abs tight. Lengthen. Hold. Energize. Super warrior. Turn to your stomach. Head on the hands. Click the heels together, knees apart. So you're a little like frog. Squeeze your heels and squeeze your seat. Keep your pelvis square. Abs in, shoulders down. And just hold this. As you squeeze the heels, you'll feel the seat. Hold and stabilize. Now, squeeze the heels and lift the knees off the mat. Your butt will do it. And keep lifting and lowering. Really feel this in your seat, in your abs. Your muscles are connected from the heel to the seat, so feel that connection. Lengthen the legs down and come up into a swan. Press your chest forward as you tuck the pelvis a little bit. You want to lift up with the body first and then push through the hands. So feel yourself supported. And lift up. Lengthen the legs away from you. Pull in the belly. You're not searing into the low back. You're staying long. Staying supported. Open that heart. Pulling the shoulders down. Inhale, come up. Exhale it down. Push back into a little shell stretch, little child's pose. Get a nice little stretch and release in the back. From here, you're going to come to all fours on your hands and your knees. Your hands are directly under your chest and shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. Reach your right leg away from you and lift it up. Stay square as you lift and lower that leg. So as you lift and lower the leg, keep your shoulders down. Keep your belly in. And really keep yourself square. Equal weight on all 3 points. Neck long. From here, take your right hand to your forehead. And now you're going to rotate your chest only. So push down with your bottom arm and turn the top elbow up to the ceiling. So twist the body. You're twisting from the waist. The hips don't move. Inhale, twist. And exhale, come to center. Right leg reaches up. Left arm reaches forward. So balance here. So the 2 points are equal. Shoulder down, belly in. Leg long. Hold, stabilize, balance. Left leg reaches out, and you're going to lift and lower that top leg, that left leg. Keep those shoulders pulled down and wide. Keep your belly in. All 3 points have equal weight. Nothing in your body should move. You're just lifting and lowering the leg. Now, left hand to your forehead, and you're going to twist open the chest without moving your hips. So you're working from the waist. Your right arm pushes into the ground. Your left elbow reaches up to the ceiling, and your shoulders stay down in their pockets. So this is a lot of work. Twist at the waist. Twist at the ribs. Left leg reaches long. Find your stabilization and reach through right arm and balance. Hip square, shoulder square. It's almost as if the hand and the knee are still down. That's how balanced you should feel. Tuck your toes under, squeeze your thighs together and knees together. Arms right under the shoulders, pull your shoulders down, and lift the knees 2 inches off the ground. Belly in and hold and breathe. Spine stays long. Lower down. Round the spine so you go into a cat stretch to release it a little bit. Come up again. Squeeze the thighs together and lift up. Hold and breathe. Without moving the knees, I want you to round the spine into that cat. Keep those knees 2 inches off the ground. They do not come higher when you do that. Drop the knees down. Hold. Try it again. Lift, stabilize, straight back. And then you round the back without moving anything else in your body. Go down to a flat back and drop the knees. And come up again. Now reach your right foot, you're going to round it as a cat again. We're doing another and hold it here. Now reach your left foot, thighs stay together. Hold and balance. Switch sides, reach the right foot, squeeze the thighs together. Hold and balance. Drop down and stretch back. Come up into a plank, hands under the shoulders, and take your left leg forward. You're going to turn open into a side plank. So your right hand comes underneath your shoulder. Your front leg is there for support. If you want to do full plank with one leg on top of the other leg, you can do that as well. Turn to plank, take your right leg forward, and turn it into side plank. A little maneuvering. It's interesting, but just go to a side plank any way that you can. That feels okay. Come to center. Full plank here. Squeezing the thighs together. Hold and breathe, shoulders down, belly in. And stretch back into a little shell stretch. All right, so from here, we're going to do a few push-ups on your knees. You can go up to your toes if you'd like. Down and up 5 times. Just inhale down, exhale up. Bring the chest to the floor. Elbows at a 45-degree angle behind you. Do not collapse in your back. And stretch back. Breathe, relax. You guys did a fabulous job today. Nice work. See you tomorrow. Take care.